Okay, so let's finish this painting off. Now I just need to do the skin on this guy, and normally I would use some white opaque paint for this mixed with brilliant orange, but because I'm doing just 4 colours, I'm going to show you how with just those colours you can still do skin. So I'm using a bit of yellow, ochre and alizarin crimson, and a thick pasty mix, so I'm going very thick here. And just have to think about maybe his thumb will go there and his hand will go there. So painting hands is one of the most difficult things when you paint figures. So I think that's about it. That will do. That looks quite convincing. Maybe here. That looks better. And I might even do his neck like that. Oh, even better. And then here, just 2 lines like that. It just gives a little bit of decoration. Just makes it look a tiny bit more interesting. And I think this white here is not a good idea. Maybe it's too white. Just having a think. Maybe it's okay. Yeah, maybe. No. Let's do very slight wash of blue. Yeah. I think that's better. Yeah, I like that. Oh, yeah. Good. And then I think this path it's okay, but it's a little bit boring. So I'm going to get my round brush and wipe it. My rag's getting a bit wet now, so I really need a new rag. And I'm going to get some grey paint like that. And then I'm going to try and do some dry brush strokes. This really might not work out. It's a bit dangerous. If you've got some scrap paper, use that. I can tell by the split hairs though that it is pretty dry. That's one giveaway. But I'm not sure if it's dry enough. I think it is. Quite like that. Yeah, that looks interesting. There we go. Oh, yeah. I think that looks much better now. We've got that feel of like a gravelly path. And I might finally get my bamboo brush and do just a bit of splatter. It's raining here, and it's just lovely to hear the sound of the rain on the roof. Okay. And that's it. So I do this splatter just here because it's like a touch of detail that you're not going to see over here. And so just leave that to dry. And I think that's a pretty nice picture. Now, one thing I would do, if this was going to be a real painting that I was going to sell, the way it is now is fine, but I might get some white and do a few highlights on him, so on the top of his head and on the top of the camera. So some people, watercolor artists, refuse to use white, but I find white paint, titanium white, is what I use. I find it really useful. So I would do some highlights on the figure and possibly on a few other things, like maybe the tree trunk along here, maybe a touch just here. Maybe that's about it. I might do some splatter here, but that's about it. One of the things I might also experiment with is here having some daffodils in bloom, flowers, and using a touch of titanium white and yellow and mixing it together. I think that might be fun. Okay, so I'm finished. Have a go and happy painting.